Yo, what's up, guys? It's me again, and I know I said I'm gonna start doing videos again, that I just don't. I just don't have the time, and when I do, I have other things going on. So, well, nonetheless, here's another video, and this video is gonna be a little bit different. It's not Xbox gameplay, of course, because this is on my phone, and I'm doing a screen recording. So, what I'm gonna do is, the Lions just beat the Bears yesterday. 34-30. It proved their record to 5-7. Now, a lot of people, well, what I mean by a lot of people is a lot of fans are wondering, including me, can the Lions make the playoffs still with a 5-7 record right now with 4 games to play? And the answer is yes, they can. And they can make the postseason with 3 records. They can either win out and go 9-7. They can make the playoffs with an 8-8 record by losing one more time, or they can lose twice and go 7-9, and they can still squeak into the playoffs. I'm going to show you every possibility. I'm even going to show you how they can get to the 6th seed. So let's get at it. So we got to go to Playoff Odds Calculator and go to the ESPN. That's where I do it on. I'm sure there's other ones, but I've done it on ESPN, so I'm kind of used to it. So here's the current playoff picture as of week 13. And you've probably already seen this. So let's go to win percentage. And then ESPN is gonna project all 32 teams how they're gonna finish. They have the Steelers finishing 16-0 and the Jets finishing 0-16. And they have the Lions losing out 5-11. So no surprise there. Everybody hates the Lions, so they think they're gonna lose out. And they have reason to think we're going to lose out because of how tough our schedule is. I mean, we got the Packers, who are, always red hot in December. Then you got the Titans, who arguably have the best running back in football, and they're a playoff team, so that's going to be a tough team, especially for the Lions. Then they got the Buccaneers with Tom Brady, and, what they've been doing, that's, it's going to be a tough game. Then they got the red hot Vikings. So, I mean, it's going to be a tough schedule. But here's how they can make a postseason. So, if they just win out, this is the easiest path. Lions beat the Packers. Lions beat the Titans. Not tie. This is a small screen, but it's alright. And the Lions beat the Bucks. Not tie. And the Lions beat the Vikings. That goes 9-7, and then, boom, Lions are in the playoffs. If they just win out, they don't have to worry about anybody. Just winning out. Alright, so let's clear it again. Let's say they go 8-8. Let's say the Lions lose against the Packers, but then they win out. Then they beat the Titans. They beat the Titans. Then they beat the Bucks, and then they beat the Vikings. That's not enough, because yes, they'll be 8-8, but look at Arizona's record, 9-7. So now we need Arizona to lose once, because we have the tiebreaker against them, because we already beat them this year. So all we have to do is tie records, and we'd be above them. So one loss could come this weekend. I mean, the Giants just had a major upset in Seattle. And then, the the Cardinals just lost against the Rams. And the Cardinals have not been playing good football as late. I think they've lost, 5 out of the last 6 games. And I believe the Giants are on a 4-game winning streak. So, hot streak at home versus the struggling Cardinals. Let's say the Giants beat the Cardinals. And that alone will bring Detroit into playoffs. So there's another easy way. I know it's not as easy as winning out, but let's say the Lions lose against the Packers, but then win out. All you gotta do is have the Packers lose, the Cardinals lose once, and they're in the postseason. But I'm sure there's other ways. Lions go 8-8, and the Vikings, and all that. But that is the easiest way. So let's go back. Now here's the 7-9 record. Yes, they can make the playoffs as 7-9, and here's how. Now, obviously, this is the hardest way, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So let's not try to root for that. But I'm saying, if worst comes to worst, and this has to happen, it can. And here's how. Lions lose against the Packers. Then they lose against the Titans. Then they win out. They get the last 2 games against the Bucks and the Vikings. That brings the record to 9-7. But we will not be in the playoffs because 1, Minnesota's above us, and still Arizona is 7-9. That means you're going to have to rely on, let's say the Giants beat the Cardinals. I do not see the Cardinals lose against the Eagles, so I'm not even going to try that. But let's say they do. If they do that, they're still in it. And let's say the San Francisco 49ers beat the Cardinals. And that brings San Francisco back in it. But I'm not even going to worry about that because the Cardinals are not losing twice in a row against 2 NFC East opponents, especially with the struggling Eagles, even if Jalen Hurts plays. So let's say the Cardinals beat the Eagles. Oops. And the Cardinals beat the 49ers. All right, so they're still at it at 8-8. So let's say the 49ers beat the fight in Week 16. The 49ers beat the Cardinals. Now here comes the 49ers in the playoffs. So now I got to go back to Week 15. And let's say the Cowboys beat the 49ers. That brings Minnesota in. So now I got to worry about the Bears beating the Vikings on Week 15. And now here comes the Bears. So then we go to Week 16. Let's say the Jaguars pull off a huge upset against the Bears. But the Bears are still in it over us because they have a better divisional record. So then you got to go over here. No, you got to go back to Week 14. I forgot. I keep forgetting this. Week 14. The Texans have to beat the Bears. If that happens, Detroit gets in at 7-9. Well, like I said, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Here's Week 14. Lions lose against the Packers. Giants beat the Cardinals. Texans beat the Bears. That is just Week 14. Week 15. The Bears have to beat the Bears have to beat the Vikings. And then the Lions lose against the Titans. That's all I need to worry about there. Week 16. Lions have to win now. They have to win against the Buccaneers. The 49ers have to beat the Cardinals. I don't know. Let's say the Cardinals beat the 49ers. Yeah, see, that brings Arizona. So that means the 49ers have to beat the Cardinals. Then Week 17, we have to beat the Vikings. And I believe that is it, I want to say. No, the Cowboys have to beat the 49ers in Week 15. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Then in Week 16, the Jaguars have to pull out the major ups against the Bears. But like I said, a lot of things need to happen. I probably missed one there, but you watched me do it. So, yeah, a lot of things need to happen. But the Lions can beat the playoffs at 7-9 and, make the postseason. But like I said, let's not try to root for that because a lot of things need to happen. But they can make the 6th seed, and here's how. And it's actually very simple. Lions win out. Lions went out. Go 9-7. They just went out. They'll automatically be in the postseason in the 7th seed. But if the Buccaneers, because they hold a 6th seed, if they lose once more before they lose against Detroit will take the 6th seed. Here's why. Week 14. Let's say the Vikings beat the Buccaneers and we win out. Boom. We're in the 6th seed. Let's say that doesn't happen. Let's go to Week 15. Let's say the Buccaneers, they face the Falcons. Let's say the Falcons beat the Bucs. No. Boom. We're still in the 6th seed. If that doesn't happen, of course, they'll play against us and we'll beat them, hopefully. Week 17. They play against the Falcons again. If they beat them in Week 17, Lions are in the 6th seed. So here's that easy way they can make the 6th seed. They win out and the Buccaneers lose twice in the last 4 games. I'm curious. I didn't think of this. If we go back to clear, where does Seattle Seahawks? They're 8-4. What if Seattle goes 8-8 and the Lions go 9-7? This is. Can they reach the 5th seed? Let's see if we can play around. Let's play around. So Week 14. So let's go to win percentage. So let's say, all right. So this week the Saints play the Eagles. They're playing against the Jets. You got to worry about the Jets. Okay, well, I'm not picking the Jets. All right, let's see if we go 9-7, 9-7. Who would have the better record? So the Lions beat that, and then Cardinals. No. Where's Seattle? So Washington beats Seattle. Seattle goes to. So Tampa goes to the 6th seed. So which means the. And then Lions win. And then let's say the Rams don't tie against Seattle. Let's say they beat Seattle. Ooh, if that happens, then wow, Green Bay will go to the 3rd seed. And Washington will be winning. And Los Angeles would be the 2nd seed. Damn. Of course, Lions have to beat the Bucks. Did I do Seattle already? Yeah, I did. Then week 17, Lions beat the Vikings. They'll be the 7th seed. The 49ers beat the Seattle Seahawks. Will be the 6th. That's another way we get to the 6th seed is what I'm doing. And the Falcons beat the Bucks. Yeah, Lions could be the 5th seed. That's another way the Lions could be the 5th seed. Wow. If that happens, obviously the Seattle Seahawks will probably beat at home against the Jets. Because, the Jets are just the Jets. But then, Lions went out, and then week 15, Seattle loses against the Washington football team. Then they lose against the Rams. And then they lose against the 49ers. And then the Buccaneers lose against the Falcons. At least one more time. If they lose again, we can jump to the 5th seed. I mean, obviously it's highly unlikely that's going to happen, but that's possible. Wow. I didn't even think of that. Look at that. Now I'm curious. Can the Lions win the division? Highly unlikely again, but with how Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are doing that, let's see if they can win the division. I mean, this is all this is all scenarios, but it's fun to look at. So let's go to win percentage again. So let's say the Lions beat the Packers. And then the Packers lose out. Panthers beat the Packers. Then who do the Packers play next? The Titans. Oh, that could be a loss by the Packers. The Packers lose against the Titans. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot to bet the Lions win. Green Bay will still be first, projected at 10-6. Lions beat the Vikings. Detroit will be in. And then Chicago beats the Packers. Detroit will win the division at 9-7 if that happens. Oh my God. And then it'll be the 3rd seed, have a home playoff game. Wow. I mean, this is, like I said, all scenarios, but this is fun. They could probably even be the 2nd seed. But no, yeah. So here's how they can win the division still. We beat the Packers. And the Packers lose out. I mean, the Packers do have a tough schedule. I mean, their easiest game looks like it's against the Panthers. And let's say the Panthers pull off that upset. Of course, like I said, have to win out. But then that Green Bay and Titans game. I mean, the Titans, that's gonna be a tough game. And then what if the Bears play? I mean, it's a rivalry game. So So if the Lions win out and the Packers lose out, there you go. Lions win the division, and they'll be the 3rd seed. Now, can they get to the 2nd seed? That's the thing. So let's see with the Rams. See if the Patriots beat the Rams. Seattle will then be the 2nd seed. And then let us Seattle loses against Washington. Back to LA. LA plays the Jets. I'm picking the Rams. Then it's Seattle versus the Rams. Let's say Seattle beats the Rams. Seattle jumps back there. And let's say Seattle then loses against the 49ers. And LA goes back to there. And if the Cardinals beat the Rams, Cardinals all of a sudden be there. So let's go back to week 14. Let's say the Giants beat the Cardinals. Seattle then goes back to there. Then we have to rely on the Rams beating Seattle. Maybe it's not possible. Unless, let's say the Jets beat the Rams. No, that's not possible. I've done everything. Yeah, so they must have a better win percentage against other opponents. Unless Seattle. What if the Jets beat Seattle? Okay, well, you have to rely on the Jets winning 2 games against the NFC West for the Lions to get the 2nd seed. But then we'll still face Green Bay. And like I said, I'd rather face against whatever that one, I think it was the Buccaneers. I'd rather face against the Buccaneers than the Packers. So, but yeah, there's a way they can get the multiple seeds. I can't remember when I just did all of it, but I just did that video so you guys can go back and look at it. But yeah, those are all the possible things that could happen in the last 4 games. Wow, that's crazy. 2020, folks. It's 2020. But, yeah, so those are the possible playoff scenarios that the Lions could take. Crazy things. Crazy things. So the Lions are not out of it yet, so do not count the Lions out of it yet until they go 6-10. If they lose, if they get the 10 losses, it's over. But if they get the 9 losses at the end of the season, like I said, it's still possible, but a lot of things need to happen. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.